Hello everybody from Titan's family here in Giurgiu, Romania. I am Flavia and I have here with me Laurentiu.
Hello everybody.
And Ivan. Today we thought it would be really nice to give you a bit of a background about our kennel, to have a story about how it started. So Laurentiu will be here telling us a bit about how it all came to being. So Laurentiu, you are the son of Alexandru Duta, who is actually the father breeder of the Titan's family kennel. Do you remember or do you know how it was for him in the beginning? How did he start this project?
I remember from his story that it was love at the first sight. When he saw these dogs for the first time, he decided and he said, yes, I want these dogs. So he decided to take the dogs. There were animal markets in Romania at that time, in late 90s, and people in these animal markets brought these dogs from Russian countries, from Ukraine, from Republic of Moldavia, selling them in Romania. There were only a few dogs at that time in our country. And my father started in 1998 with the first pair of Caucasian Shepherds.
Okay, very nice. Do you remember how it was for you when you were, I suppose you were very little when everything started? How was it to grow with dogs?
It was a great experience for me. I was only 4 years old when my father got the first pair, and I always had friends to play with. It was great for me to have someone, and not only someone, because there were more puppies and more dogs during the time. And I remember that we were going to walkings, we were going to the river. We have a river at 1 kilometer away from our place, and I remember that the Caucasian Shepherds really liked to go bathing and enjoying to be free.
And how fast did the kennel grow? How often did you get new dogs, and how did this go?
I remember that there was a period when we reached a peak of 20 adults in our kennel in 2007 or 2008, I don't remember exactly.
So around in 10 years after
Yes,
the first...
around in 10 years. That was the maximum dogs we had. And so yeah, it came in time. It took time to have this number of dogs.
Okay. What about the learning process? Can you tell us a bit about how a breeder becomes experimented in his work? How does he get to know the dogs?
So first of all is doing research. I remember that my father did a lot of research. He started to join in dog shows, both in Romania and other countries. He started reading books, talking to dog trainers, reading books about training dogs. So yeah, he was in touch with owners of Caucasian Shepherds as well. So the experience came with this.
Okay, so it came with time and with a lot of curiosity, I suppose, and passion.
Yes, and passion. Yes, other passion, my father wouldn't be here today.
Great. What about the puppies? How many puppies can you maximum have in the kennel at once? And how is it for you to sell them? Do you get attached, and how is the process?
We usually have a few litters a year, but I remember that in 2008 we reached the peak of 30 puppies. I remember that we had pregnant 3 females at the same time, and each female had about 10 puppies. Well, one with 9 puppies, one with 10, and the other one with 11 puppies.
Wow.
we didn't expect it. Hey, Ivan.
Okay.
And yes, we get attached to them, and it's very difficult sometimes to break up with them. But we make sure that our puppies arrive in the perfect place for them, and we select our customers. So we make sure everything is going to be well. We keep in touch with our customers. We get updates, videos, and photos, so we know that they are well.
Great. And what about the name of the kennel, Titan's family? Where did this come from?
Well, the name was born from Titan, one of our biggest and famous dogs, it became popular because we joined with him in many dog shows, both in Romania and other countries. We joined even European dog shows and world dog shows, and I remember that every people on the street stopped us to take pictures with him. And I remember that in 2015, when we joined the world dog show in Italy, the Italians on the street stopped us to ask us to take photos with him, and everyone was telling also they really liked him because he was huge and impressive. So we decided to name our kennel Titans family Caucasian Shepherds, because our main focus here is to breed large specimens of Caucasian Shepherds of this breed.
How do people learn about you in time? How did you get your clients? How did it grow?
I remember that at the beginning my father used to go in dog shows, and in these dog shows there were people coming especially to see a breed in particular, or just visiting the dog show, and they, I don't know, it happened to really like this breed, and they decided to take a puppy. So we've been in touch, and this is how our first customers came. And I also remember that in that period, in early 2000, my father used to go in animal markets. And later we have developed our own website where people all over the world can find us. We are present in social media such as Facebook, Instagram, YouTube, and other platforms.
Yes, you can check all those platforms in the comments down below. So the Titans family quickly became an international kennel, as far as I can understand. And how about the countries where you deliver? Where do most clients come from?
We have been delivering our puppies in over 35 countries in the world, but we are shipping puppies especially in North America and in Europe, Western Europe, in countries like United Kingdom, France, Belgium, and others.
So what about making friends between the owners of the dogs and other breeders? I don't know. Have you made connections?
Oh yes, we have friends, breeders and only owners from different countries. We've welcomed people from the United Kingdom, Italy, Indonesia and other countries. And the greatest experience was a few years ago when we had an experience changing with our breeders and partners from the Philippines, and I was there for 10 days joining in different dog shows, being in touch with dog breeders, dog owners and dog trainers, and it was a great experience for me to see how the culture of these dogs is in the Philippines, that honestly is different than here in Romania and European countries. So it was a great experience, and we have many connections with people from many countries.
Okay, thanks for answering all those questions. I guess now we have a bigger picture about how the kennel was born and how do things work behind the scenes. It's very interesting. By the way, if people have more questions, they can always leave them in the comment section. And I'm curious if you have any piece of advice or anything for someone who would like to start this breeding process, like to become a breeder. Do you have anything to recommend or something like that?
Well, I can say that dog shows is an important factor. I mean that joining or only going to see the dogs in dog shows is very important, because in these dog shows you can meet dog trainers, you can meet just owners of Caucasian Shepherds, you can meet breeders, so you can get in touch with them, you can ask them your questions, and you can learn more about the Caucasian Shepherds. You can see them how they are in reality. You can ask the breeders what are the, I don't know, the troubles they meet. So research is very important when you start doing this.
Okay, great. Thanks a lot, Laurentiu, and thanks a lot, Ivan. Hope it was pleasant for you also.
Ivan, Yes, we also thank you.
All right, so you can find our puppies on our website. You can find everything that you need in the description down below, and hope to see you again next time.
Bye bye.